So Koby McNamara, 22 years of age, moves into the second year of his professional career. Unbeaten so far in 3 fights. Nabil Ahmed, the opponent tonight, very much settled into the role of the man in the opposite corner in his career. This his 7th fight of 2022. As he's clipped with a nice left hand over the top by McNamara inside the first 30 seconds or so. And those 7 fights for Nabil Ahmed include the only win on his record in 15 fights. But this is a night very much about the development of Koby McNamara. You can already hear in the background those 500 fans who've come here to watch him tonight. And that fan base appears to be growing. Sold around 350 tickets on his debut. All 3 fights so far, incidentally, have taken place across the city at Ellen Road in the Centenary Pavilion within the ground, as McNamara tries to get the work at middle and long range. Barry Jones and John Ryder alongside me, and 4th professional fight. Important part of the development stage of his career.
Yeah, it is. What's really evident already with McNamara is how fast his feet are, which is impressive. He's in and out of distance all the time. But again, that's also about the transition from amateurs to pros, where, you know, when to slow the feet down enough to get a bit more purchase on the punches, but without losing that fluid movement that he has, that keeps him in and out of distance safe, and be able to dart into attacks, which he's doing right now so effectively, John.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great start to his fight. I feel like he's boxing mature with a wise head. He's not getting overawed by the crowd that he's got here, a great support. And I mean, it's like this now with 500 fans. Imagine what it'll be like for the main event later on.
In terms of atmosphere, this is one of the great arenas around the country, and we've seen Josh Warrington here so many times as another left hand rams its way home from McNamara. He's been successful with that on a number of occasions over the course of the first couple of minutes of this opening round of 4.
And again, there where Ahmed just tried to mount an attack there off the attack there of McNamara. McNamara just failed to use those feet to skip out the distance and put himself in a safe place. He explodes into his attacks, doesn't he, McNamara?
Ahmed beckoning him forward, but he's been on the receiving end for pretty much the entire 3 minutes so far. Sharp start for Koby McNamara in his 4th professional contest.
How are you feeling? Talk to me. All right.
So lovely body shot there from McNamara. But once he lands with a decent shot, he explodes into combinations. So those fast twitch fibers really working well for him. Fast hands, fast feet, and good shot selection, John.
Yeah, I mean, he's got good variety between the head and the body, and like you say, he closes down the space well and quick with his explosiveness.
He's working on his gonna come. Well, actually, you must shoot downstairs. All right, come on. Good boy. Hooking it down. There again. Listen. The only thing you've got to watch out for is a rival.
Second out, round 2.
So the warning from Porrig Madonna in the corner for Koby McNamara, just to watch for the swinging right hand from Nabil Ahmed as we move into the 2nd round. Lively start, accurate start by McNamara across the first 3 minutes.
That's lovely from McNamara. He's stalking Ahmed, but a little feint just to draw that right hand and then jumping straight on him.
Really sharp work so far from McNamara, showing variation with the left hand. And John, this is a fight that is clearly expected to win, but going back to the early stages of your career, what were you looking to be gaining from a contest like this?
Well, I think it's hard not to get excited by the crowd and want to look for the stoppage, but he's boxing well, he's boxing to orders, I suppose, and Ahmed's making this a good fight. He's not coming in with an opponent mentality, he's coming in to have a go, and I think that's what's making it such a good fight.
And you mentioned something there, John, about working to instructions and do what you do in the gym. That's all those sort of things. These fights are they're development fights for that. You've got to transfer what you do in the gym into a ring, to real fight experience. Cut the ring off well there, McNamara as well, not allowing Ahmed any escape routes off the ropes.
Nice right-hand counter from McNamara. Or from Ahmed, should I say, as McNamara has been finding his own range with that southpaw right jab and following up with the left hand. The right hand underneath the left elbow of Ahmed has also been successful for him across these first 2 rounds.
Just when he gets hammered on the ropes there, McNamara, just when he throws that right hook to the body, it's just a left uppercut open for him. He takes a step on the outside, just needs to just turn that waist and throw that uppercut like he did there. Shot. He's boxing in spurts here, McNamara, but it's effective work, isn't it, when he lets his hands go?
Message for Dylan. I'm used to fighting real fighters. Yeah, I knock his ass out. Watch.
You've unleashed the beast.
He's not ready for this. I'm gonna hurt him bad.
Once I get in that ring, it's finished.
Come on, go up.
Seconds out to round 3.
Well, Nabil Ahmed has shown enough ambition so far to keep Koby McNamara concentrating over the first couple of rounds. But just a sense towards the end of that second round that McNamara was really growing into a groove.
Yeah, it's boxing well, isn't it? You're not going to carry away with his success. Not overreaching, he's making sure his feet are in the right position before he throws a shot. And he accelerates into his punches, which is what you want to see.
And those fast feet that you mentioned, Barry, taking him into the distance and then out of danger very quickly.
Yeah, and I think that's important. It's certainly like keeping him safe. That's really important. He keeps his shape, his hands are nice and high, but it's the feet that'll take you out of trouble. Not far off there with the counter there, McNamara.
During the build-up, there's been talk of McNamara being potentially one of the future stars of the Leeds boxing scene. Whenever Josh Warrington departs the arena, we saw Hokey Price earlier on the bill. And McNamara saying during the week that his future is in the bantamweight division. Began Thai boxing at the age of 8 and switched to boxing at around 15.
He's boxing well here, isn't he? every time Ahmed looks to throw a shot, John, he just skips out the distance.
Yeah, and I like how he's mixing up the power as well. He's feeling, peppering with the jab at times, and then really putting the backhand in heavy, working head and body.
And that's hard to fight against, isn't it? You know, the people change the tempo of the fight, the punches, the speed. You can't read them, can you?
No, that's it. But I think that's going to be the key to softening Ahmed up. He started walking down a bit more now and letting his hands go, and I think he's starting to turn the screw, and the tide's turning a bit to him.
Ahmed, though, immediately back on the front foot after that latest attack by McNamara, as if to try to send a message, but the sharpness is the big difference between the two so far.
And sometimes the safest place is right on the chest of the opponent, isn't he? He's probably trying to get close here, Ahmed.
Lovely right hand to the body from McNamara. That's been one of the showcase shots so far, but Ahmed has success at the end of this third round, and just another reminder that McNamara has to keep concentration for every second of every round. Next up is James Metcalf, following up on that tremendous win in Bilbao earlier in the year when he caused an upset by beating the local favourite Kerman Leharaga. And now back in action here, looking to move his career along at a time when Josh Kelly has just become the British champion in the super welterweight division.
Pause 10 seconds. Seconds out for the fourth and final round.
And all of it building towards the main event and the defence of his IBF featherweight title by Josh Warrington, who fought on occasions like these through the early stages of his career, and now once again headlining in this arena where he's created so many memorable boxing nights. But this is the turn of Koby McNamara, his fourth professional contest. Very sharp so far over the course of the first 3 rounds, with combinations like the one he's just thrown there. Double jab followed by the left hand over the top. And again, this is a smart attack from McNamara against a man who's only been stopped twice in his 15-fight career.
But you know what? Ahmed's kept him honest, hasn't he? Just firing back when he needs to, just in case McNamara gets a little bit drunk on his success. When he's looking to fire back, he takes a good shot. So it's a good display here from McNamara, but he's had to be controlled. That's important, isn't it, John? Just knowing when your opponent's softened up enough to go for the finish, or just to pepper him a little bit more, making sure he's right.
Yeah, I mean, I think the end of the third, Ahmed came back into it and was catching him at mid-range on the way out. And McNamara had to really rethink it and keep his head in the fight a bit more and keep the shots going.
Ahmed trying to charge him down now, demanding that McNamara opens up as we move into the second half of the fourth and final round.
Great body shot there from McNamara.
That's a shot that's worked well for him, but once again, Ahmed clipping McNamara. These are the occasions when these lessons have to be learned as he moves up in grade and develops through his career.
And these are why these tests are so important when you're early in your career, because psychologically you got Ahmed laughing at him and shouting and calling him on, and that it's about keeping your cool, your composure.
I think he's done that role so far with the audience he's got in at 5:30 in the afternoon. He's done really well.
He sold some tickets, hasn't he?
And on the back of that, could be building towards some big nights for himself here in the Leeds arena and beyond, just as Josh Warrington did in the early stages of his professional career a decade and more ago. Still McNamara working away to head onto body, and still Ahmed trying to make it as awkward and as hard as it can be.
Well, Ahmed's following him out now. When McNamara throws the combination, takes a step back, Ahmed's just walking with him.
Bell sounds, good test for Koby McNamara in his 4th professional contest. He's starting the 2nd year of his professional career in smart style. McNamara turned pro in November of last year. Renowned as one of the biggest ticket sellers in the early stage of his professional career, and has been saying that even though he's been boxing above the bantamweight limit, that is where his future lies, certainly in the early stages of his career.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds here in Leeds, we go to referee Howard Foster's scorecard. It reads 40-37 for your winner. He's still undefeated, the Leeds Pocket Rocket, Koby McNamara.